Assalamu alaikum, my dear student and everyone. Whoever wants to know about JavaScript, so today we are going to have the lecture on JavaScript. Basically, what is JavaScript and all that things will be seeing in our this slideshow, and most probably helping you to understand what for what purpose JavaScript is used. So let me start with the web-based scripting language. There are two web-based scripting language, that is client-side scripting language and the server-side scripting language. Now see here, if you are going with the client-side and the server-side scripting language, they are oppositely different from each other. In the client side, you are having one server here, okay, and this is your browser or the system. Here whoever visiting into your system, or whoever any visitor wants to give a request or send a request to you on your web browser, he will be sending the request to the web browser. Now in this web browser, this request will be directly gone to the server. This is your server, and that goes to the server. The server will see if any of the client side script is there, and if it is there, it will provide it back to your system, that is your browser, and in that browser it first load it, and then it will be according to the request of the client or according to the visitor, it will be shown. And most probably there are two main scripting language of client side, that is the VB script and the JavaScript. Where in the server side script, here the server, this is the server, it doesn't provide that same opposite function it will be doing. What the opposite function it will be doing? It will not load onto the browser. Means if a client or the visitor who visit your system, it send a request to your system, then the system will go and check it, but it will be directly seen on the server, not on your browser. And whatever seen onto your browser will be the HTML file, that is the HTML documents. And the basic server-side scripting consists of PHP, .NET, Python, and many more languages are there for the server side. So this is what the web-based scripting language include. Today we are going on to this JavaScript, which is one of the client scripting language. Why we use JavaScript, what is the benefit of JavaScript, we will be seeing on the next slide. Now see here, why to learn JavaScript? Has many now see, I'm just putting on the mouse and just clicking on my button. That's what you are saying, one by one things is getting onto the loaded up. This is because I'm clicking on the mouse, that is the mouse event we are giving up. So this JavaScript is basically the event based programming language, and it includes these things, that is you can put event, that is just clicking on it, you can see anyone want to see any of the thing on the website, then you just click on or double click on certain picture and it will be loaded to your system. That all thing, this all properties we are getting, that is click, double click, right click for saving, or left click for saving, mouse over, mouse or drag and drop, just dragging and dropping onto the system. This all event based scripting can be done with the help of your JavaScript. Next, what you are having up is the benefit of learning. Now see here, when you are going, we should know that JavaScript supports mainly three types of development, that is web development, desktop app development, and mobile app development. Okay, you most probably in your mobile system, if you are seeing, most of the mobiles are using the JavaScript on their mobile system. So this all can be done with the help of the JavaScript. And these query, jQuery, other things, these are some of the development tools which will be needed for the web development, for desktop application, and for the mobile applications, that is jQuery. And for you, just learn about what things the web development can be do. As it is a event driven program, that is it is a event programs that you just click with the help of mouse, you give the event programming, so it is most probably used. If you have seen in your mobile, there are some of the Android mobiles we are using. What do you see? You just click on it and then the things comes up. Let me show. If you have got, just click with your fingerprint, you are putting in a fingerprint and the screen reopens. These all events can be done with the help of. This is the benefit, that it can be used in web development, can be used in desktop app development and a mobile app development. Now next slide you will be seeing what are the advantages of JavaScript. First, the main advantages of this are given here. It is a platform independent, doesn't require any platform, means you can, it is a free software, you can platform independent. It is efficient performance, very nice performance it will be giving. Object oriented means it doesn't require procedure by procedure you have to load it. You can once you call out the upper section, you can call it again and again. That is object oriented. It is easy to learn and implement. Okay, it is very easy to learn and implement, and very easy you can grasp the syntax. As you all know, when you are going with the HTML, you very easily can grasp what are the tags and what, so it is very easy to grasp it. It is very portable, no need of any more it is very portable, it can be fitted to any of the system. Okay, rich in interfaces there, less server interaction, means no more you just host up, they are remote host and the local host, so there is a less server interaction as it is. So many things is, this is the advantage of Java. It is versatile, means there is no need that you should have, and very easy that you can easily grasp whatever the part of the coding of the JavaScript. Very easily you can write it and very easily you can implement it on it. So this is the advantage of JavaScript. When we start learning JavaScript, we easily we will be able to understand the advantages. Just for basic concept, I have put a disadvantage. Please note down onto your book. Next, uses of Java in web development. What are the uses? There you can have drop down menu. If you want a drop down menu, animated sliders you can have. Now let me show you this PPT which you have done. This is what a slider only, animated it is. Oh, you can have that tabs. You can put map on it. Okay, you can put a graphs or chart also. Okay, pop-up window, you have some pop-up window, and sometimes you have seen many a time when you open certain things, it comes pop-up window. This slide is blocked. The content has it will restrict, pop-up window will be there, audio players will be there, video players will be there, zoom effects will be there. Okay, then zoom effects means you can minimize the screen, maximize that, all effects are there. Animated galleries are there, form validations are there, and your calendars also is there. These are some of the web developments uses of JavaScript. You can easily, when these can be done with the help of the JavaScript. And what are the software requirements for it? You should have you should have HTML. HTML editor will be your Notepad is one of the HTML editor, or you can have Dreamweaver. Many of the editors are there, so you can have any of these two editor. And first of all, you have a web browser. What type of web browser it will be affecting? As you know, what is a web browser? We all know, where you are putting your content onto the internet. Okay, or where the web application is running, that is your browser. That is, you're having Internet Explorer, you're having Google Chrome, you're having Mozilla, and many or more. Next, the editor of JavaScript. What is the editor for the JavaScript? Notepad is there. Already I have told you that VS Code is there, Sublime is there, Atom is there. These are some of the editor. You can have many or more editors are there. And now, first of all, what are things were there? Why we use JavaScript? We all know. Now we are going with the introduction, little part of the introduction of JavaScript. And next, in the next video when I will be uploading, I will be going one by one about how we will be implementing JavaScript. Okay, so JavaScript was initially created to make a web page alive. Means now web page means most probably whatever the events we are handling, just we are just we are clicking on the mouse and it is working. That even can be done. So it is making the page that it is alive. We're just putting in one or dragging and dropping, it can be seen. Next, one of the script which can be written within the HTML code. It means JavaScript. Yeah, another scripting language we have to put all, but it is one of the scripting language which can be written with the help of HTML code. Within the HTML coding we are run most probably, and this within the HTML coding means it can be written in the head part also or the body part also. It automatically it will be run on the web. When once the page is uploaded onto your system, it automatically runs. So this is one of the function of JavaScript. Can only design HTML can only design web page, but the help of Java we can implement. So all I told what we want a logic here. We just want that if we click on certain email, it will show certain part, go to the next page or other things. Or if we just want to show the video, it will logically web browser what we want. If you have seen many of the web applications, you will be able to understand that. Next, it is a client-side scripting language. We already told you in the first slide itself how it works. The source means the source code is processed by the client web browser rather than the web server. This is how you will be able to understand. This is what the introduction part. Again, I'm going back only and showing you. This is one of the main why we introduced JavaScript. So, as it is one friendly, very nicely. It can be portability, it have a portability, so easy to implement and easy to run. Next, whatever you learn, you should write it on your book so that it helps you in further to learn. If you want to learn, if you want to develop any web application, you should know each and every. In previous video we have gone with the HTML now, and now I am going with the JavaScript, so helping you the how it will next videos we will be how the implementation of JavaScript will be done and so on. So thank you for watching my video. Please go through the video, make a note for it. It will help you in futures, and if you know the basic of that HTML, it will be making your life very nice. And if you know JavaScript nicely, you can do any work on that. Means you can do the event-based events. Web application you can do, client-based application you can make. Any good programmer for a beginner, you should know what is JavaScript. Thank you. Jazakallah.